let's talk sound elicitation. You're trying to get a child to say a sound that they can't say accurately, and sometimes it's as simple as just providing a model, shh, and having them imitate it, particularly if they have a phonological deficit. Oftentimes they're going to need some multi-sensory prompts. Maybe you're bringing out the mirror. You're reminding them to look at their lips. You're reminding them around their lips. You have to give them more input into their brain beyond just maybe verbal. You have to show them. You have to give them more in order to teach them how to produce that sound accurately. If that doesn't work, then oftentimes I will try shaping a sound. So if they can't say ch, maybe I'm going to shape that from t, 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 and then round your lips and then shape the t into a ch. Or maybe they can't say s accurately, but they can say t. So then we're going to do a long t, 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 a short t, and then long t, t, and pull out the air from that T because their tongue is already up on their alveolar ridge for T, and I can shape that S from there. If that doesn't work, oftentimes I'll go in the back door and I'll try facilitative context, and I'll think about what words could I have them say that will get their tongue into position in order to produce a sound accurately. If they need tongue tip elevation for their R, maybe I'm going to pair it with a T or a D. If they need their tongue root to be retracted, then I'm going to think about some of those back vowels. Think about what they're not doing, what other sounds they can say, pair them together, and see if facilitative context work. If none of that works, oftentimes I'll go back to the drawing board and really teach them about their anatomy, about their articulators, what they aren't doing, and then what they need to be doing, because sometimes we have to break it down into very small pieces in order for them to produce those sounds accurately. But I oftentimes don't start there. I start with simple and then start adding those layers to see if we can get to that accurate sound production.